Jonathan Goodwin from Cheltenham, John Tweddle from Middlesbrough, Rita Ross from Bromley in Kent, Maureen Edworthy from Long Melford in Suffolk, Rick Morris from Stevenage in Hertfordshire, Kieran Tonner from Auchnacliffe in County Longford, Tony Davison from Worcester, Jeff Kagan from Bedford, David Morgan from Shrewsbury, Christopher Jones from Tredegar in Blaine of Gwent, David Flanagan from Soley Hull, Brian Doherty from Portsmouth, Steve Jackson from Salisbury, Roger Dale from Selsdon in Surrey, and Kate Mooney from Wallasey on the Wirral are all here to play 15 to 1. Presented by William B. Stewart.
Thank you, hello, and welcome to the 30th series of 15 to 1. I hope you like the snazzy new titles and the jazzed up music. 70 programmes in the series, which will take us up to the grand final at Christmas. We've 1,035 contestants lined up and 9,000 questions in the computer to aim at them. As usual, we shall be inviting back previous winners, and today it's Tony Davison from Worcester. Welcome back, Tony. So let's make a start on programme number 1,778. 2 questions each in the first round, 1 correct answer from you to survive, and we start with Jonathan Goodwin from Cheltenham. Jonathan, sport and the Olympic Games. Of the 5 traditional continents represented by the rings on the Olympic flag, which continent has never staged the Games?
South America.
Africa. John, please, the English legal system. Who replaced Lord Bingham as Lord Chief Justice in June of this year?
Was it Lord Wolfe?
It was Lord Wolfe and is still Lord Wolfe. Rita, please. Religion. In which religion is the holy book called the Guru Granth Sahib, which includes nearly 6,000 hymns and is kept in the Golden Temple in Amritsar?
Quran.
Sikhism. Maureen, please. Retailing. John L. is the own brand label of which chain of department stores?
I don't know.
The John Lewis Partnership. Rick, please. Diplomacy. Why is a man called Philip Lader an important name at the court of St. James?
Ambassador to America?
Well, from America.
From America.
At St. James, he's from America, yes. And Kieran, European royal houses. Of which European country was Braganza the royal house, reigning from 1640 to 1910?
Italy.
Portugal. Tony, mythology. Eos, the Greek goddess of the dawn. Her Roman counterpart, please.
Aurora.
And Jeff, the family name, please, of the only family to have the right to be buried in Westminster Abbey.
Windsor.
The Percys, who are the Dukes of Northumberland. David, please. English counties. The Vale of Evesham, a major fruit-growing area. The Malvern Hills, source of a popular spa water, and the birthplace and home of Sir Edward Elgar are in which English county?
Worcestershire.
Christopher, please. Astronomy. What's the name of the galaxy in which our solar system lies?
The Milky Way.
Yes, or the Via Lactea. And David, please. Shakespeare. Which character in Julius Caesar strikes the first blow against Caesar?
Brutus.
Casca. Brian, the Bible, the Old Testament. Which king of Israel had a wife called Jezebel?
Saul.
Ahab. Steve, exploration. What name was given by Christopher Columbus to the island on which he first landed in the New World in 1492?
New England.
San Salvador. Roger, please. 20th century theatre. The name, please, of the Liverpool-born playwright whose plays include Amadeus, Lettuce and Lovage, and The Gift of the Gorgon.
I don't know.
Peter Schaffer. Kate, please. Architecture. What sort of structure, usually built in an elevated position, takes its name from the Italian meaning beautiful view?
Bellevue.
Belvedere. And Jonathan, your second question, taxation in the United Kingdom. At what rate is the lowest band of income tax calculated? 10%. John, please. Human anatomy and neurology. For what does the abbreviation CNS stand?
Central nervous system.
Rita, please. Opera. Verdi composed Don Carlos. Mozart, Don Giovanni. Who composed the opera Don Pasquale?
Verdi.
Donizetti. Maureen, please. Politics and the Middle East. The name, please, of the President of Israel who resigned in July due to declining health. Asa Weitzman. Rick, please. Which Eastern European capital city stands on the river Vistula?
Prague.
Warsaw. Kieran, the £2 billion, 16-kilometre long Øresund Bridge, the world's longest cable-stayed bridge, opened this year. Which two Scandinavian countries does it link?
Denmark and Sweden.
It does. Tony, please. Language. Orthoepy, spelt O-R-T-H-O-E-P-Y. Orthoepy is the study of what in connection with words?
Origins.
Pronunciation. Jeff, please. Annual shows. What sort of annual summer shows are Hampton Court and Wisley associated with?
Flowers.
They are flower shows. David, please. Newspapers. The name, please, of the Labour peer who is chief executive of the United News and Media Group, owners of the Daily Express and other newspapers.
Lord Hollick.
It is indeed Lord Hollick. And Christopher, precious stones. Nephrite, N-E-P-H-R-I-T-E, nephrite, is a form of which stone which is used for decorative work?
Pearl.
Jade. David, please. BBC Radio 4. On which morning programme are James Naughtie, John Humphreys and Sue McGregor the main presenters?
Today programme?
They are. Brian, please. Archaeology. Where near Woodbridge in Suffolk was a 7th century Anglo-Saxon burial ship with its treasure discovered in 1939, the most valuable collection of its kind ever found in Britain?
Sutton Hoo.
Yes, Sutton Hoo. Steve, please. Charles Dickens. The name, please, of a midwife and nurse in Martin Chuzzlewit who is disboged to the not occasional glass of gin. Sarah Gamp, the lady after whom the umbrella is named. Roger, further education. Cranmer Hall in Durham, Ridley Hall in Cambridge and Wycliffe Hall in Oxford. Colleges specialising in which field of study?
Medicine.
Theology. And Kate, geography and Australia. Which famous town stands almost at the geographical centre of Australia?
Canberra.
Alice Springs. And it's 6 down, 9 to go. Laura?
And they are Jonathan Goodwin, Rita Ross, Maureen Edworthy, Steve Jackson, Roger Dale and Kate Mooney. And the remaining 9 contestants, 2 still have their 3 lives intact.
Start of round 2, John. The National Lottery. What's the name of the additional lottery game which is drawn on Saturday evenings with a top prize of £250,000?
Is it the Super Bowl?
Thunderball.
Thunderball. That's it.
And Rick, please. Current affairs. Whose handbag, described by one newspaper as the most feared female accessory since Boadicea's spear, was sold at an internet auction in July for £100,000?
Margaret Thatcher.
Worth every penny. A number, please, Rick.
10.
Christopher, Oscar Wilde in quotation. A man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing is Oscar Wilde's definition of what? A cynic. Another number, please, Rick.
9.
David, which ancient city of Italy was buried along with Pompeii and Stabiae when Vesuvius erupted in AD 79?
Herculaneum.
A number, please, David.
2, please.
John, of which national daily tabloid newspaper is David Yelland the editor?
The Sun.
A number, please, John.
Number 11, please.
History, please, David. The name, please, of the 11th century Anglo-Saxon rebel who defended the Isle of Ely against the Normans and was the subject of a novel by Charles Kingsley published in 1866.
Ivanhoe?
Hereward the Wake. Again, please, John.
Number 8, please.
Politics in the USA, Jeff. What's the minimum age at which it is possible for a person to become a member of the House of Representatives in the USA?
21.
25. Again, please, John.
Number 6, please.
And Kieran, the underground system in which European capital city celebrated its centenary this year?
Paris.
Yes, the Metro. And a number, please, Kieran.
Number 11.
David, Split and Pula are 2 popular seaside resorts on the Adriatic coast of which European country?
Yugoslavia.
Croatia. Again, please.
Number 12.
And Brian, please. Theatre. Who is the artistic director of the Royal Shakespeare Company? Adrian Noble. Again, please, Kieran.
Number 9.
Medicine, please, David. What is trichology or trichology the study of?
Diseases of the throat.
Hair. Again, please.
Number 2.
Politics, please, John. What term is used for the bell which is rung in the House of Commons to warn members of Parliament that a vote is about to be taken?
That is the division bell.
It is, John, and a number, please.
Number 10, please.
Musicals, please, Christopher. Castle on a Cloud, Master of the House, and One Day More. Show-stopping numbers from which musical by Alan Boublil and Claude Michel Schoenberg?
Les Miserables.
A number, please, Christopher.
12.
Brian, Business and Commerce. Southwest Trains, Bluebird Buses and United Counties are three of several companies belonging to which group, headed by Brian Souter?
Stagecoach.
Yes, Stagecoach Holdings PLC. A number, please.
Number 2, please.
And John again, football and food. At which football club has Delia Smith opened her first restaurant called Delia's City Brasserie?
Is that Norwich City?
It is Norwich City.
Could I have number 6, please?
Kieran, the NATO phonetic alphabet. Papa, Quebec, Romeo. What comes next?
Delta.
Sierra. Again, please, John.
Number 6, please.
Kieran, the decorative arts. What term is used in Britain to describe the gilt bronze of which furniture mounts were made in France?
Ormolu.
A number, please, Kieran.
Number 7.
And Tony, please. Which American-born travel writer, noted for his pen portraits of Britain and the USA, has turned his attentions to Australia in his latest best-selling book, Down Under?
Bill Bryson.
A number, please.
12, please.
And Brian, in the armed forces, if a soldier is said to be CB, what is his situation? Confined to barracks. Again, please, Tony.
10.
Political writers, please, Christopher. Which 18th century British-born political theorist completed his work The Age of Reason while imprisoned in France?
Adam Smith.
Thomas Paine. Again, please.
Number 9.
David, please. Charities. Which charity was initially established in the United Kingdom in 1942 by Canon Theodore Milford to assist the starving people of Greece? Oxfam. Again, please.
Number 6.
BBC Television, Kieran. Which former Coronation Street star played the part of Ruth Quirk in the BBC situation comedy series Chambers? Sarah Lancashire. Tony again.
Number 2.
Current affairs, John. Whose daughter was chosen by Tony and Cherie Blair to take their first official photographs of their new baby Leo?
Paul McCartney's daughter.
Yes, Mary. A number, please.
Number 9, please.
Scotland, David. The name, please, of the extinct volcano in Holyrood Park which overlooks Edinburgh.
Old Reekie.
Arthur's Seat. Again, please.
Number 8, please.
And Jeff. United Kingdom postal charges. Individual plane aerograms to all destinations are a fixed price. What price?
£1.
40p. There you are. For the first time in this series, it is 12 down, 3 to go. And after the break, John Tweddle from Middlesbrough, Rick Morris from Stevenage in Hertfordshire, and Tony Davison from Worcester will be here for the final. Do please stay with us.
The three surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are John Tweddle, a trainee figure analyst from Middlesbrough. He is studying at Teesside University, and in his spare time he likes to play golf and watch quizzes. Rick Morris, a postman from Stevenage in Hertfordshire. His hobbies include reading and foreign travel. And Tony Davison, a data input validator from Worcester. At the moment he's doing temporary work with the Ministry of Agriculture, and his main interest is genealogy. He also enjoys gardening, playing snooker and skittles, and taking part in quizzes with the Ness's quiz team.
Thank you. Welcome back. John, Rick and Tony, put your fingers on the buzzers. Remember, first the buzz gets a chance to answer. First, I'll be with 3 correct answers, opens the game up, and after that, it's question or nominate. Winning scores above 200 are normally nowadays required for places in the grand final. In the past, we've had 10 winning scores over 300 and 2 over 400. So there are your targets. Here we go. Current affairs. The lights were dimmed at every West End theatre in London, including one named after him, on May the 22nd of this year, as a tribute to which great British actor who died... Tony?
John Gielgud.
Yes, Sir John. Who received the rare honour of a slow hand clap from the members of the Women's Institute when he addressed them in June, Rick?
Tony Blair.
He did indeed. Motorways in the United Kingdom. M1, M2, M3. Which is the lowest number not to be allocated to a motorway? John?
M7.
There is no M7. Words. What word meaning little war in Spanish is given to a person taking part in irregular fighting by... Tony?
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Gardens and gardening. The landscape gardener nicknamed Capability Brown. Tony?
Lancelot.
It was his real first name. Tony, 3 correct answers. Question or nominate?
Nominate John, please.
John, botany again. Which herbaceous plant is the source for the drugs morphine, codeine and opium? The poppy or papaver. Again, please, Tony.
John again, please.
And John, Latin terms. Which Latin phrase, literally meaning to this, is used to describe a committee which has been set up for a special purpose or occasion?
Ad hoc.
Question or nominate?
Could I nominate Rick, please?
Rick, sport and horse racing. At which French court is the Prix du Jockey Club, sometimes known as the French Derby, run each year?
Longchamp.
Chantilly. Again, please, John.
Tony, please.
Tony, look at this and tell me, please, this is the logo of which high street bank? HSBC, the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation. Again, please, John.
Could I nominate Rick, please?
Rick, please. Meteorology. An isohyet is a line drawn on a map connecting points of equal average what?
Rainfall.
Yes, Rick. And may I remind you that the good guesses count. And question or nominate?
John, please.
And John, English history and the English Civil War. Which word for royalist is derived from the Italian for horseman?
Cavalier.
Question or nominate?
Could I nominate Tony, please?
Tony, medicine. If you have the letters B, C, H, D after your name, what medical qualification would you have?
Bachelor of Chiropody.
A Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Again, please, John.
Could I have Rick, please?
Rick, history of communication. Famous first words. What hath God wrought? These were the first words sent on the world's first practical telegraph line between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore on May the 24th, 1844. Who sent them?
Marconi.
Samuel Morse. Again, please,
Could
John.
I have Tony, please?
Tony, please. The House of Commons and Tradition. Which is the only form of tobacco allowed to be used in or around the chamber of the House of Commons?
Old Alban.
Snuff. And I'm back with you, John.
Could I have Rick, please?
Rick, please. Marriage. What name is given to a marriage whereby, although legitimate, the children are not able to inherit the father's rank and the wife does not receive her husband's title?
No, I don't know.
Morganatic. What did you say, John?
Just you and me.
Just you and me?
Yeah.
Well, you're on the receiving end, may I remind you, John.
I am, yes,
So I have the advantage. Anyway, the position is this. You have 32 points and 2 lives left. There are 25 questions, enough questions for a good score, so listen very carefully and concentrate. You don't need your finger on the buzzer. Start by looking at this. The letters FYROM are a commonly used abbreviation for a European country, a member of the United Nations since 1993. What do those letters stand for?
I don't know that one.
The former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. The Roman Catholic Church, when speaking to a cardinal, what title of honour, which was first bestowed in 1630, is used when addressing him?
Your Eminence.
It is indeed. The United States. Chicago is the largest city. Springfield is the capital city. Of which state?
Illinois.
The Olympic Games. In which sport do all the events take place over a distance of 2,000 metres?
Is that rowing?
It is rowing. New films. For a reported fee of $15 million, who has agreed to reprise her role of the murder suspect Catherine Trammell in the film Basic Instinct 2?
Sigourney Weaver.
Sharon Stone. Well, there you are, John. As at the beginning of every series of 15 to 1, whatever happens to the winner of the game, they always end up top of the finals board. And there you are with 62 points. I don't think it's going to take you far after the board is full, but it will certainly get you an invitation to come and join us again early next year. Well done.
Yes, I look forward to that.
Well, we've made a start. Now, we have those 1,035 contestants I mentioned earlier for this series, but while it's running, our contestant research teams will be travelling the country looking for the more than 2,000 of you we're going to need for next year. So, if today has whetted your appetite for a go at 15 to 1, here's the address to write to. 15 to 1, PO Box 273, London, W1A6EH. And if you want to apply by email, you see how up-to-date 15 to 1 is getting, then the address is 15to1@pearsontv.com. And we are now accepting applications from anyone except previous winners who auditioned or appeared on the programme prior to the 31st of December 1996. So if you are having a second chance, please indicate as much on your postcard or email. And a reminder, though I hope you don't really need it on 15 to 1, that the only qualifications needed are that you need to be 17 or over and display a standard of general knowledge that will encourage us to think that you could give a good account of yourself on the programme itself. So, wherever you live in the country, whatever you do for a living, whatever ethnic grouping you come from, we'd like to hear from you. And we do accommodate applications from those with physical disabilities. So, let's hear from you. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. See you then.
And you can play 15 to 1 at home with the new 15 to 1 for 2,000 book, featuring 2,000 questions from the programme. It's priced at £5.99. Well, next on 4, it's your main man, Whiteley, with Countdown.